Hello dear viewers, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Revision Time. In our previous video, we have studied about ledger accounts. We have understood what are ledgers, why do we post our journal entry records into ledger, how is ledger useful, what is the process carried on after the ledger accounts. We also took up few of the example transactions, recorded them in our journal and then posted in our ledger. Today we will be looking into a whole problem where we will be recording and then posting them in our ledger. Let's get started. First, let us read out the transactions, and here the journal entry is ready for you. We will directly post them into our ledger. Journalize the transactions of Malika Fashion House and post the entries into ledger. June 5th, business started with cash 2 lakh. Here we have the entry for it, cash account debit to Malika Fashion capital account, debit and credit for rupees 2 lakh. On June 8, opened a bank account with Syndicate Bank, rupees 80,000. Here our entry would be bank account debit to cash account, debit and credit rupees 80,000, and narration being bank account opened. June 12, goods purchased on credit from Gulmohar Fashion House, rupees 30,000. Entry here is purchase account debit to Gulmohar account. Here we have seen that there is no mention of cash. It is the credit transaction. So we have to mention our creditor's account here, Miss Gulmohar credit, and it is 30,000 being goods purchased on credit. Next, on June 12 again, purchase office machinery paid by check 20,000. So machinery account we are purchasing here, machinery account debit to bank account because we are making the payment through check. So bank account comes into consideration, debit and credit for rupees 20,000. Next, on June 18th, rent paid by check rupees 5,000. Here again rent is an expense, it is debited, rent account debit to bank account 5,000. Next, June 20th, sale of goods on credit to Mohit Brothers, rupees 10,000. Here we are making a sale, so it is again a credit sales. We are mentioning our debtors here. Mohit Brothers account debit to sales account for rupees 10,000. Cash sales 15,000. Clearly mentioned, sales is made for cash. This is a cash transaction. Cash account debit to sales account 15,000. Cash paid to Gulmohar Fashion rupees 30,000. There it was a credit purchase. Here we are settling their account. So here our entry is Gulmohar account debit to cash account for rupees 30,000. Next, received check from Mohit Brothers 10,000. We had made a credit sales here. It was a credit sales transaction. We are receiving amount from them, that is bank account debit to Mohit Brothers account. Next, salary paid in cash 6,000, expense again salary account debit to cash account. The total of our journal entry is 4,06,000, 4,06,000. Now let us start posting them in ledger. Quick revision on the format of the ledger. We are writing the name of the ledger account on the top with debit and credit, date, particulars, general folio, and amount on the debit side. Same columns on the credit side too, date, particulars, and amount. So here our first entry is cash account is debited to Malika Fashion account. We are preparing cash account. We are preparing a cash ledger. So cash account is debited to Malika Fashion account for rupees 2 lakh. Date June 5. Okay, so this entry is done. This cash account is done. Next, this is Malika's account. Let us prepare it later. First, let us go through all the cash account. Here we have another cash account. Here the cash account is credited. Cash account is credited. We always know that credit entry starts with by bank account for rupees 80,000. Here we have cash account. Here again cash is debited to sale cash account, debit to sales account dated June 22 for rupees 15,000. Next, we have a cash transaction here. Here cash account is credited again. Cash account credited by Gulmohar fashion account dated June 25th. Amount of rupees 30,000. Here we have a cash transaction at the end. Here again salary is debited, cash is credited by salary account for rupees 6,000 June 30th. So all our cash transaction we have recorded. Next, let us prepare Malika Fashion Capital Account now. So Malika Fashion Capital Account, here we have, it is credited. Malika Fashion account is credited by which account? By cash account for rupees 2 lakh dated on June 5. Correct? We have no other transaction for Malika Fashion Capital. So this account is done. Next, let us prepare purchase bank account. Here, bank account is debited to cash account. Bank account debited to cash account for rupees 80,000. Dated June 8. Next, we have bank account here. Here bank account is credited. Bank account credited by machinery account dated June 18th for rupees 20,000. Next, bank account, here we have again the another transaction. Here again bank account is credited by for rupees 5,000. Next bank entry we have here. Here bank account is debited to Mohit Brothers account dated June 22 for rupees 10,000. Nowhere we have again the bank account. So bank account is done. Next, let us prepare purchases account. Here we have purchases account debit to Gulmohar's account dated on June 12th for rupees 30,000. Do we have more purchases? No. Next, let us prepare Gulmohar's account. So here we have Gulmohar's account is credited by purchases. Gulmohar's account credit by purchases account dated June 12 for rupees 30,000. Next, do we have, yes, here we have Gulmohar's account cash settlement. Gulmohar's account is debited to cash account dated June 25th for again amount of rupees 30,000. Next account we have is machinery account. Same way, here machinery account is debited to bank account. Machinery account debit to bank account dated June 18th for rupees 20,000. Next we have rent account. Rent account is debited to bank account. Rent account debit to bank account debited on June 18th for rupees 5,000. Next we have Mohit Brothers account. Mohit Brothers account is debited to sales account. Mohit Brothers account debit to sales account dated June 20 for rupees 10,000. Mohit Brothers, here also the account is affected. Let us take that. Mohit Brothers, here it is credited by bank account dated June 28 for rupees 10,000 again. Next we have sales account. Here sales account is credited by Mohit Brothers. Sales account is credited by Mohit Brothers. Brothers account for rupees 10,000. Same, we have the sales transaction again. Here it is credited by cash account for rupees 15,000 dated June 22. Next, last account to be prepared is salary account. Salary is debited to cash. Salary debit to cash dated June 30th for rupees 6,000. So this is how we have to prepare all our ledger accounts. We have to record the transactions in the journal and post one by one accounts in our ledger account. Here we see we have completed all the transaction, we have completed all the ledger accounts. This is how we have to prepare the ledger accounts. We can start from one account, complete that account completely, and then go for the other ledger account. I hope this is clear to you. We have to analyze the transactions and first record them in our journal. After the journal entry is completed, we have to prepare the ledger accounts, and our format of ledger account is very easy. On the debit and credit side, both side we have date, particulars, journal folio and amount. We have to compare our journal entry. We have to see the particular transaction is debited or credited and accordingly post them in our ledger accounts. If you find this video informative, please like to our video, subscribe to our channel and share them with your friends. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel. Keep watching. Happy learning. Signing off for the day.